What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Took forever. Spooky down there. How you been? It's been so long. Smell good. I mean,
this offense starts deep in a hole. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Moving past the 25. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
because I just needed a little bit of bread to get going. You know what I'm saying? But these, I give it right back to him. Hey, all right, for me. I barely know what she looks like, I swear. I'm gonna leave that from you.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Got it in the middle. It's Sanford. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll get rid of it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
If you find yourself struggling to procure repayment funds, here are a few useful ideas. Number 4, personal intimacy contractor. Does that sound like home to you? She looked like she wasn't in town. Well, these are pennies. Is that legal? There's still time. Get out. I wish you would leave us now. Wait till you're alive. They're two beautiful ladies. Get out. Number 47? Come on. 47! We heard you. How the hell she yelling? Jesus. 47! We heard you, ma'am. Well, walk faster. Yeah, so sorry, can you get you another chair? They don't really like you sitting down. Why not? Taking a picture just in case. So, you went alone? Oh, yes, my business associate here. I just wanted to do some occupation. I'm an artist. I paint, I do all the stuff like oil painting, nails, houses, inner, outer, a little bit of makeup. I did that in my house, but the back, it was some other shit that I got more. I thought you could lose anybody. Yeah, anybody with some proof of income. I mean, do you have an invoice for your art? You don't gotta be me. I'll work with you. What about over? SSI, SSC, child support. We will do child support. Taco child. Right. Boyfriend. Now well, in that case, Barney! Okay, wait. Barney! Wait. What are the interest rates? There. Damn, it's their establishment. I don't have the money. That's why I'm not coming out next month. I don't get no health insurance. I'm really having is he here every day? So I was going to be a man when she was out. Do you want the loan or not? I do work at a diner. I'm a waitress. I make a steady paycheck. Okay, fine, yeah. I'm going to see your ID so I can run a credit check. Full disclosure, my credit score is currently a little. No, it doesn't matter as long as you have a job or it's like.
So I can go get a loan right now? So I can go get a loan right now? Hey, that's my cousin.
Are you having a heart attack? Oh, no, right now. Are you okay? Are you? I've never seen a credit score this low. Well, I'm optimistic. I'm, trying to figure out how to make everything back. So bad. It's so bad. You got problems. So you act like we in Beverly Hills or somewhere, but you in the hood too. Listen, have been living together for 7 We've been together for 7 years. That's common law marriage in any other state. So we're trying to give you an opportunity to embrace something innovative. Oh wow. Yes, me and my wife. Why? Would like take it along together. Oh, lesbians. Congratulations. Aggressive, great for the company, great for us. No, not a chance. And you know what? You guys are old. Way too old not to understand how credit works, ladies. Just get it together. Oh, sweetie, go switch it.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. That pass not close as he got drilled, tried to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a...
He's loose! Touchdown, Houston! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
He's got it down the left side. Running free. Touchdown, Houston. Off-play action on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The play action fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. He fires one deep over the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Lofts one deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. Touch.
I can't give you these pictures. And also, there's a donation process.
I'm like 26.